Here's the deal.
Wow.
Top 10 quarterbacks
Wow.
currently playing this season.
Wow.
I got Josh Allen from Buffalo. I'm not going to take anything away from the reigning NFL MVP. He's he's every bit of advertised. Two, I'm going with, of course, Action Jackson. Not even a question, right? If that's your one and two. Three, I'm going with the Super Bowl MVP this year, and that is Jalen Hurts. Why? Put some respect on his name. He just won it. Four, I'm going with Patty. Obviously, Sir Mahomes is that guy. I'm gonna give him his props. I'm going with five. I'm sorry, six rather. Joe Burrow. Okay, Joe Burrow is that dude. He's gonna throw for 5,000 yards this season. Put him up there. And then seven, I'm going with Jaden Daniels. Yes, dual threat quarterback extraordinaire. The kid has got the juice. You know what? And then I'm going with Jordan Love because that kid is going to have an amazing season this year. And then last, certainly not least, I'm going with Matt Stafford. There you go. That's my top 10 right now. That's this year. That's guys that I think are, after that, you can argue 11 through 25. Honorable mention goes to Dak Prescott. I think he's going to have an amazing year this year. But that's my top 10. Mike, any questions about that top 10?
Yeah, I think you and Daddy must be drinking the same water, and you must be getting a ship from
No,
Flint,
I don't
Michigan.
know what he's drinking. He's not even drinking my water, frankly. I don't know how you
Yeah,
have a top 10 list and Mahomes is not. You don't start with
yeah.
Sir. I don't like literally that.
Listen, the
You made
disrespect
fun
has
of me
gone
putting
to
the
another
logo
level.
over
Yeah.
Michael Jeffrey. I'm making fun of you now.
This is
I don't
kind
know how
of
you do that.
strange.
Stop. You might as well put
Mahomes
Will
is
Levis on that.
still
You might as
the
well put
best
Will Levis on that
quarterback.
list.
I
Where's
mean,
Will Levis?
Will is a bad man, you know? I mean,
Okay.
if we had top 10 third string quarterbacks, probably be on the list.
Okay. Might as well
All
put
right,
Sunshine on the list.
Dad, active top 10. What do you think?
Okay. I'm just gonna flip his first four.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
we have to flip this first four. And my first four really are like a script out of a Shakespeare play. It's Mahomes, it's Lamar, it's Jalen Hurst, and then it's Josh Allen. At that point, now it becomes a pick 'em, and you can interchange my next six with anyone can move up or down in terms of the next six. But the echelon of those four, you know, so my fifth on that list right now is actually Jaden Daniels for Washington. He's my fifth top 10 right now. I just think I know it's sophomore coming up. I know usually that sophomore season, but I think he's not gonna be encumbered by the quote unquote sophomore jinx. I think he is that dude. He is that dude. That I think he is what Mahomes started out. That Jaden Daniels is going to add to what Mahomes, because he can run, and Patrick didn't start with the legs that Daniels has, and he also just has this body type that makes him kind of can get through these holes. So he's not my number five. At six, well, then it just becomes like I could just start arbitrarily naming guys that I think C.J. Stroud is six.
Wow.
I like C.J. Stroud. I like C.J. Stroud at six. I think he has a bounce back third year. He comes back. He plays like that. He plays like that guy again, because he really was that good in his rookie season. The league figured him out, like John always says. Those DCs, they saw his tendencies. They
The
watched him
film.
play. They picked up on some of his tells, and I think that the coach that they had, D'Amico, has talked to him. They've given him the playbook in terms of your tells, not a misunderstanding of the playbook, but just some of the things you're giving away, and defensive coordinators are picking up on it, especially the old defensive coordinators, because they look for these things. At number seven, now that's where it gets like, well, all right, we'll just throw somebody out there that's number seven, and I know you're not going to like this, but my number seven, my, my
Here we go. And here we go, folks. Here
Deshaun
we go.
Watson.
Here we
Don't
go.
you do it.
I'm waiting
Don't you
for it.
do it.
I'm waiting for
Don't you do it.
it.
Dude,
No,
don't you
no,
do
Here,
really.
it.
here
You're
we
not gonna
go.
like you're not gonna like my seven, but I think Dak
Hey,
Prescott is my number seven. He
I
for
like
me,
that. I like
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
like that. I like
yeah.
that.
See, but I know you, but I think Dak Prescott is number seven because he could move all the way up with a good Dak year. He could move all the way up to 3 with a good Dak year, but he'll never move down for me below 10. He'll always
Two.
be in that mid range of
I,
7 to 5.
you get no argument from me.
Okay,
Listen,
good,
2 years
good.
ago, Dak had an MVP year and he was second in the racing.
You're not,
That's right.
you're not gonna get any argument from me.
So I see Dak as my number seven because I think he can move up. The number eight is, a guy that I just think he got the money, he's got the bag. He hasn't shown me anything that says that he is not he's more than a game manager. I'm gonna throw number eight as Brock Purdy.
So you put Brock Purdy over Joe Burrow.
Yes. I'm moving Joe. Listen, here's why. I moved Brock Purdy to 8 because Joe Burrow has not put 2 years together where he's uninjured. He's injured enough where I don't get enough sample size to say with conviction that Joe Burrow is going to be standing up for 17 games. And if he's not standing up for 17 games, then we know what Cincinnati is. And I think Joe Burrow has to play at least 15 games this year. No ifs, no ands, no buts. He has to play 15 games this year, and he has to have at least 13 of them where he is proving that he could be MVP. 13 of them have to be MVP like performance, like Lamar Jackson kind of performances. Not just throw and catch and this and that, but really game-changing performances for at least 13 games, especially since I don't think he's going to play all 17. And that's why that's why I have Brock Purdy over Joe Burrows, who is my number 9. Joe Burrow is my number 9 because if we look at it, Brock hasn't done anything to diminish that he can be better. Like I think Brock Purdy can be better.
I think
Like
Brock Purdy is very good. I think
but
I think he's still underrated.
but that's my point. I can't put Joe Burrow over Brock Purdy without saying that Brock is consistent. He's not missed a start. He is there consistently. He has been
Mr.
there. He's
Irrelevant.
there. Yeah, he's Mr. Irrelevant. By the way, he's Mr. Irrelevant. Should tell you everything. This guy is where Shador is. And he got the bag. Not because
Yeah,
he's this and that. He got the bag because
he earned it. He earned it.
he earned it.
He
And
balled out. He earned it.
Joe Burrow is getting the bag or has been getting the bags. But as good as he is, we haven't seen a sample size where we have enough to shake this thing up and put it on the table and say, it's been this way. We're just going to keep rolling either sevens or numbers that we can make 7. And I don't know, Joe Burrow, we can put numbers out there that will come up to 7. And then
Ironically, before you continue, he threw 43 touchdowns last year.
I
Add those
get that.
numbers up together, you
But
get
what was my beef? My beef was what? What was my beef? What was my beef?
injury.
Okay, good. That was
Hang
my
up.
beef.
Fine.
Right. That's my beef. Right. By the way, availability, your best ability is your
Availability.
okay.
Absolutely.
So enough said there. Your best ability is your availability. Is Brock Purdy available?
Yeah, he's available.
Is Lamar available?
For the most part, yeah.
Is Josh Allen available?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Patrick available?
Absolutely.
Okay, see, that's what I mean. And my number nine is Joe Burrows.
Okay.
Okay. And my number 10 is Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford, I don't know what it is about Matt Stafford, but I want to write him off. I want to be like, he's this, he's that. But in a 2-minute drill, games on the line, look, you're only down by 3 or you're down by 6. Do you want Matt Stafford to be that guy?
No.
And he's like what, 37, 38?
He's like 55.
Yeah, he's 38. 38, 39. 38 going on 39.
Yeah,
but he's born in 68.
Do you see any drop off in his ball? Like, do you see any drop off in Matt Stafford?
No, not at all.
He throws lasers.
Not at all.
Lasers.
Not at all.
Like Puka Nacua is saying that when Matt Stafford throws you a deep end, like you had better be ready, or
you better be ready. Yeah.
it's going to hurt. You're going to break a finger.
Yeah.
You're going to break a finger. And then I still see Matt Stafford is mobile enough to buy you at least 1 or 2 seconds extra in the pocket. He's not Jared
That's a
Goff.
reach. Ooh, that's a reach.
Wait.
No one's
Okay,
Jared
Matt. All
Goff. He
right,
runs
wait.
like a
No, we're
lizard.
not.
He
We're
runs
In the
not.
like a
pocket.
Geico
Okay,
lizard.
wait. In the pocket, Matt Stafford or Jared Goff.
Oh, Matt Stafford.
Okay, so
Matt
then not enough
Stafford.
said. Not enough said. That's it.
There's no aspect of Jared Goff's game I would take over Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
But Jared Goff, I think just on the metrics alone, he's younger. He does have a good arm. But Matt Stafford just has these intangibles that I have to put him on my top 10 right now.
Yeah,
That's not the guy who you really want to bet against in a game where
No,
they have to
absolutely
win
not.
it. As
No.
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
it was
Oh, yeah.
really, they white
Well,
knuckled. Philadelphia white knuckled that game against Los
Yeah.
Angeles. They
Jalen
white
Carter
knuckled
saved
it.
them.
Yeah, they white knuckled it.
Yeah.
They did. They white knuckled it. So I'm
No,
going. That's my top 10.
You got 9. You need one more.
No, Matt Stafford was 10.
No, Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford was 10.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I mean, I think we pretty much were I not on the first 4, but I mean pretty much down the stretch. I think you added a name that I didn't have. I mean, you added Dak. I mean, I have Dak on the outside. Again, I didn't have Brock Purdy in my top 10, but I mean, I could see that. I mean, Dak.
Yeah.
I could see Dak, like Dak's floor. I had him at 11. You know what? But I think that's the bottom. That's for him. I don't think it gets any below that. He's consistent. I mean, of course, he was injured last year, but I mean, for the most part, he's consistently 3,500 yards a season, 3,000 plus yards a season,
Right.
guaranteed.
And Dak has 2
double-digit
good
touchdowns.
wideouts this year. He has 2 really good wideouts this year. So it should be interesting.
Absolutely.
He has 2 good. He has 2 studs at wideout. It really should be interesting.
Absolutely. I think with him, like I said, you know what? You have him at 7, I think. You know what? That's his floor. And yeah, you know what? With a Dak Prescott season, I could easily see him being, you know what, considered a top 3 quarterback.
That's my point. And you see my point because he's that float. Dak is a float. Dak will never be below 10.
Nah.
But he can get as high as 3. I don't know if he can get to 2 or 1, but I think he can get to 3.
He has a high ceiling.
Yes, he has a high ceiling.